Right, Cameron.
What won it? Trent just dogged defence or never give up?
Yeah, look, we played for 80 minutes. Just saying before, I've never really been disappointed or discouraged by our team's effort and commitment to themselves, to their teammates and to the club. We haven't been able to hang on for that long, and we really needed it. Obviously, it's been you could say it was an ordinary week, but it was a good week in terms of bringing everyone together, and they showed it tonight, and we needed it desperately. So it was really good. Great.
Tell us how you were feeling when they were reviewing that try, the disallowed Suwali try there at the end.
Yeah, there was a fair few ones there through that last 10-minute period. Like seriously, one of these has got to go our way soon, and we need them, and you need them to win those tight games, and we haven't really got too many of them. Tonight was the night when we finally got one at the back end, so over the moon for the players. And some of them had pretty rough weeks, and Tomo hasn't trained all week and played, and the captain with COVID, and Billy, the school teacher's back in, and he's over the moon. So it was a great win, and the club needed it.
Trent, you've had 20 minutes against Penrith, 40 minutes against South, 60 minutes against Broncos. So did you see that coming today?
Oh, we'd spoken about it a lot. You know, we were good in periods, and then we seemed to concede points in short periods of time. So the 10 minutes prior to half time, and then at the back end of games. So we'd made a point of that this week, but they just hung in and hung in and hung in. There's still a lot of things we need to work on, obviously, but they're a good team and they're hard to beat, and they throw a hell of a lot at you.
You were pretty emotional after the Cronulla win last season. Where does this one rate, and will that move to the sideline maybe be permanent after tonight?
Yeah, I like it down there at times. You can talk to the players a little bit. Maybe that's what we need. So look, at work tonight. I'm glad it did, but yeah, we go to Canberra next week, so we've got to make sure we put in another good performance.
Trent, I asked you on Thursday about benchmarking and what you've been saying to the players through that losing trot about what you might be able to do to deliver a win like today.
Yeah.
You didn't really answer the question for obvious reasons. I'm wondering if that's what that was. If you answer it now and tell me what is it that you were looking at. It was
just more about consistent effort across the 80 minutes, and from individuals more than team. Just little things, having more jumpers in the picture than them. Nothing really scientific. It was more based around effort for longer periods of time, and doing things together, not trying to solve things on their own. You can't handle a Tedesco on your own. It's a team job, and I think that's what we're learning to do. I thought Matt Burton really stood up at the back end of the game with his kicking. His 40-20 was a crucial moment in the game, so it was a good night for him, and he'll get a lot of confidence out of that.
What about playing in? Works very hard defensively, isn't it?
He does. He tries that hard, Kyle. He really does, and he puts the hours in through the week, and his efforts defensively and doing a lot of stuff that not a lot of people notice. I thought he did well, and they all did tonight, and we had to, because there's still some improvement in our game with the ball, no doubt. But they just got to keep giving effort like they did. And,
how did it feel to be in a winning dressing room, and what did you say to the players?
I haven't spoken to them yet. They're still celebrating. So, look, I'm stoked for them because they work hard, mate. They do, and it's the things a lot of people don't see, and you try and shut out all the outside noise. And this week was one out of the box, but you use it to your advantage when you can. We got one out of them, but we've got to get another one out of them on Friday night. So it's a long year. And you use whatever you can to motivate the players, and it's hard on the back of 6 losses, or 5 losses, whatever we had. But we're back in the fight, and it's crucial.
There was a lot made of Gus's involvement at training this week. Was it a distraction, or did you try and tap into it?
You tap into it. It was probably more a distraction for myself than the team. No, the players don't worry about that stuff. They finish training and go have lunch together and have a coffee, and I've been there, done that. But more for us. But again, it's, we had a bit of a chuckle about it at times. At times it is a distraction, can be draining, and sometimes unwarranted. But that's the game. That's what it is, and I knew it was coming. But just glad we got away with it and then win and have a bit of a quiet week, hopefully.
Without being flippant about that, will you try and get Gus to help out with training sessions in future?
Mate, it's something that we've been doing for a while. And it's not training really. It's different little bits where we think we need to improve on, and we thought that was one of them. And I said it before. Why wouldn't I get the big fella down there to give him a rev up if we think we need it? It's a long year, and yeah, it's after 6 losses to keep everyone motivated. It can become Groundhog Day a little bit, and look, I'll use a water buoy if I think it'll help. You've just got to keep. And I'm not too proud to ask for help either. I'd be stupid not to, and that's one thing I have learnt. I don't have to be the smartest person in the room all the time. I can drop the ego at times and ask for help. And I thought we needed it that week, but it wasn't just this week. We've done it for a few weeks leading into it. So next week might be different. Short turnaround on a Friday. So.
What about the walk out the tunnel today? Good feeling for you as well?
Yeah, obviously a great feeling to get the win. We just spoke before the game. We said we just needed to want it more than them tonight, and I think we did. I think we showed that with our actions. Last week we only played for 60 minutes, and we had a poor period there where we leaked some tries. And tonight, I think we played for the 80 minutes, kept turning up for each other in the end. So yeah, just really proud of everyone tonight, and hopefully kick on to next week.
Can you put your finger on anything in particular to have been able to play the full 80?
We just spoke. We just said man for man. We need to want it more, and I think we did. It showed with the effort. We just keep turning up for each other, and tight games like that's what you need to do. Just keep turning up for your mate, and if we can turn all that every week, we'll win more than we lose.
What do you say to each other in that situation when you know that you've only played, you've struggled to play for the All 18, it's getting down to the brass tacks at the end of it? What is it that you're saying to each other in the middle there?
Well, we spoke in the week. We wanted to come together after a bit of adversity, whenever we concede a try, and just have a reset and speak about our next job. And I think that worked really well for us tonight. We responded really well and got back in the contest, and obviously just kept competing for the 80 minutes.
I just want going back to that 40-20. Is that the best you've seen? And were you capable of kicks like that when you were playing?
Of course. He can do that. He's a special player. You haven't seen the best of Matty Burton yet, but tonight was a real good step forward for him. He's been playing in the halves, and all halfbacks would tell you, you need a lot of things going well around you, and he can do it. Big, strong, fast, got good feet, good kick, he's tough. It's all there for Birdo, but we've just got to put the right things around him, work out what is the best style of footy for us to play. We're still, 8 games into a team that's just been jumbled together from 5 or 6 different clubs. So Duff's the same. We need the ball in Duff's and Birdo's hands to be effective, and we're trying to work out ways to do it, and get the ball in the hands of more creative players. But it's not easy, but we just got to keep working hard on it.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you.